Ooh. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. What kind of shape do I look like I'm in? Now understand, I am soon to be 57 years old. 57 years old. I'm about 258 to 260. I've been heavier. I have been. I pushed 270. I have. I've been lighter, a lot lighter. But do I look like an NFL running back? Do I look like I am ready to be I mean, forget the bad knees and stuff. But just say, turn back the clock to where I would say 21, 22 years old. Do I look like the body and the build of an NFL running back? I'm 5'11", 258, right? Is this the body of an NFL running back? Back in my day, I played offensive line in high school and I played nose guard in college. I played at about 220, so I'm about 40 pounds heavier than I was in college. Definitely not in the same shape I was in. Well, here's some interesting tidbit. And let me say thank you, mailman, for delivering. That's right. Thank you, mailman, for delivering the news. My man Brian Green sent me about Leonard Fournette. Little Leonard Fournette, who's no longer little. His weight used to be, his playing weight, 228 pounds. Now he's listed at 6 foot. Now let me explain something to you. In football, it's kind of like when you buy shoes, you want to buy a shoe maybe a little bit bigger. You never want to go small. You might want to go a half an inch, half size bigger, just to give you a little room there with the kids so they can grow into it. Well, they do the same thing with height, okay? Russell Wilson is not 6 foot. He's not. Drew Brees is not 6 foot. He's not. I got a picture with Drew Brees there. Drew Brees is down below me, okay? He's a 5'10" on a good day, all right? I don't think Leonard Fournette is 6 foot tall. Maybe he is. But he shows up at 260. So take a good look. Take it all in. Take it in. Leonard Fournette. He's got the body of me. Should I go get a football? Leonard Fournette, 260. And Tampa Bay's not happy. They're not happy. Now here's what's amazing. We talk about how Dak Prescott, I want you to understand this. Dak Prescott lost to Amari Cooper and Cedric Wilson. And they literally say, it's the end of the world for the Cowboys. Oh my God, you lost to Amari Cooper. Oh. I want you to think about this for a second. From the team we faced last year in Tampa Bay, Antonio Brown, who lit us up. Antonio Brown made Anthony Brown, I'm sorry, it was Brown versus Brown. And Brown didn't do much for you. Not our Anthony Brown. Antonio Brown killed us. He's not on the team. The Gronkster. The Gronk. I think Antonio Brown had like 160 yards. I think the Gronk had like 90, something like that. And then there's Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin, but let me explain this. Between Gronk, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Brown, of the 370 yards that Tom Brady threw against us to win, they were like 320 of them. 320 of the 70. Do you know who the fourth leading receiver was in that game? Antonio Brown. The Gronk. Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin, who they're hoping that he might be ready for week 1, coming back from the ACL. But it's looking like it's probably not a good chance. It's kind of like us with Michael Gallup, right? So the fourth leading receiver in that game was Mr. Big Stuff. Oh yeah! Who do you think you are? Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette. Yeah, he's your Mr. Big Stuff. Yeah. So as we look at this, where the Cowboys have yet to ever beat Tampa Bay, Gronk is retired. You're hearing rumors that maybe they're looking at Kyle Rudolph, who looked nothing like Kyle Rudolph, who was with Minnesota. I get it. He was with Daniel Jones and the Giants. It's not the same as having Tom Brady throw it to you. But he was bad. If Leonard Fournette is a fat ass, and I'm not saying that he can't get in shape in the 50 some odd days between now and then, but that's some hard work he got to do, bro. That's some hard work to do, to drop from 260 to 228. That's 32 pounds. Pound for pound, that's like over a half a pound a day. A day. You don't think the Tampa Bay, and I'll put in they also lost Ndamukong Suh. You don't think the Tampa Bay, come the start of the season, that's not to say Leonard Fournette by the middle of the season won't be in great shape after losing all that weight. But you got to look at it and say, he ain't going to be ready to really rock and roll carrying all that extra weight. See, he wasn't out there doing the Zeke Elliott videos. He must not have been there at the camps like everybody else was working. He must have been hanging out at Dunkin' Donuts or something. I just don't know. Bro is thick. So that's another notch for our Dallas Cowboys going against Tampa Bay. And could you imagine if the Cowboys were somehow, some way able to win that first game against Tampa Bay, the amount of momentum that they would actually create, the amount of buzz, the internet might break that the Cowboys finally beat Tom Brady. And it just seems like we keep getting hit after hit against Tampa Bay that maybe, just maybe, the football gods are trying to help us out. Because sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And sometimes you get lucky when you play teams that they're not quite there. All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the flip side there. Peace.